Okay, we're gonna go through a devotional, closer than a brother. So this is a devotional about having a godly friendship, a deep godly friendship. So we're gonna start. One of the best examples of a godly friendship in the Bible is that friendship of David and Jonathan. On paper, they should have been enemies because David was a threat to Jonathan's throne. However, friendship made the difference. The scripture below summarizes their friendship. So Samuel 18, from verse 1 to 3. Now when he had finished speaking to Saul, the soul of Jonathan was knit to the soul of David, and Jonathan loved him as his own soul. Saul took him that day and would not let him go home to his father's house anymore. Then Jonathan and David made a covenant because he loved him as he loved his own soul. So what are the key points from David's and Jonathan's relationship? Number one, loving like your own soul. Godly friendship requires you to love the person with your heart, mind, and your will. Their souls were knit together. Godly friendship often involves shared interests, passions, and purpose. Jonathan and David made a covenant. Godly friendship is a decision to be by the person through thick and thin. Seasons will change, but your commitment shouldn't. So now I'm going to go into the reflection. Who are your friends? What made you choose your current friends? Is there any friendship that looks like David and Jonathan's friendship? Right? So, and these are questions like I ask myself all the time. The people, like, who are the people that I keep around myself? Like, who are those people that like I hold like this? Like, what makes it tough is it's hard to trust people, right? It's hard to trust people. But finding that like-minded person in many things, right? Finding that Christian, true Christian, because a lot of people have their own definition of Christian, which blows my mind. You should not have your own definition of Christian. Like, what does the Bible say about true Christian? Now, if you find that person, so what are the things they say here? Love them like your own soul. So it's literally what Jesus preaches, right? How I love you is like, if I wouldn't do this to myself, like, I wouldn't do that to you, right? If I wouldn't go and like harm myself, why should I harm you, right? Even like that's my friend, right? I'm not even supposed to harm my enemies, not to even talk about my friend, right? Or the person I call my friend, the person that I've knitted my soul with. It's kind of like it sounds crazy, but it's kind of almost like a marriage, right? Now, the reason why it says shared interest, passion, seasons change, right? There's gonna be time when like you guys might not spend as much time together because of priorities in life, but at the end of the day, right, there's still that legions like you have for each other, right? You'd never betray your friend. Your passion for God is still there. You hold each other accountable, right? So yeah, is there any friendship that I have that is like David's and Jonathan? I would say yeah, honestly. Well, obviously I'm not gonna say it on camera because I don't wanna. But yeah, definitely. And building and going on, right? Because the type of friends that are around me are like pretty solid fellas. Pretty solid fellas, right? So definitely. Now, short prayer. Father, thank you for the gift of friendship. Help us love those we have chosen as friends. Let our souls be knit together in love, and may we choose loyalty over feelings, even when friendship can be difficult. So now we're going to read Proverbs 18:24, which says, one who is unreliable friends soon come to ruin, but there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother. Sticks closer than a brother. Your brother is literally like your blood, right? But a true godly friend sticks closer than a brother. We're also going to read Samuel 18. After David had finished talking with Saul, Jonathan became one in spirits with David, and he loved him as he loved himself. From the day Saul kept David with him and did not let him return home to his family, Jonathan made a covenant with David because he loved him as himself. Yeah, so that's the end of the devotion. So it's really important, really important that we are mindful of those we have around us, mindful of those we call friends. Right, so yeah, choose your friends wisely. Yeah, that is where today's devotion is going to come to an end. Bye bye.